Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what is the gossip on you and by who. So we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, donation, super thanks, sticker. All those things are so greatly appreciated and help me out so much more than you guys know. So thank you so much for being here to support me on my journey as I'm here to support you on yours. You guys really do mean the world to me, and thank you for that. Let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, what's the gossip on you and by who? So we have Aries, Aries, Sagittarius, Aries again, Virgo. Definitely a lot of Aries energy, a lot of fights energy, drama, chaos, conflict, boldness, stubbornness, pig-headedness, things like that coming through. Fiery, passionate, one-track mind. I feel like you could definitely have been targeted by some people in the past. There could have even actually been people who may have tried to jump you or talked about it or something along those lines. I feel like a lot of the reason why is because your communication brings a lot of inspiration to a lot of people at times. You're very intelligent in a very book smart type of way, but I also feel like you're very book smart and street smart at the same time, even if people underestimate you at times, because I feel like sometimes people may underestimate you because you may come off as more like bookwormish or something along those lines. People could also be talking about how you overthink things a lot or create problems where there are none for some of you. People could also be talking about how you stand out. You're very different from the crowd, very optimistic, hopeful, things like that. You could definitely have been dealing with some people that were very combative in some sort of way. G, N, K, Ginkgoba, J, P, A, Japan, Jan, U, Gang, H, Hank. What popped in my head when I said Hank was that movie with Jim Carrey that I can't think of the name of right now, where he has DID. His other personality is Hank. K, V, Y, J, J-A-Y, K-A-Y. So J, K, pay, nay, hey, lay, L, Z, Paul, pause, S, J, Q, D, C, C, V, vacay, Dan, Danny, Dally, DOS, Dash, DoorDash, CAD, Cash. Cash rules everything around me, singing dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow, dollar dollar bill, yow. That song may resonate for somebody. Yank, Yankee, Hoss, Guard, Brighter Than Gold is a good song. You may resonate with that. Truth hurts. Lies do too. Tell the truth. So people could be saying that you're a very honest person as well. And you expect honesty in return for a lot of you. And it could be as well that people may be talking about how you've lied about something and it would be better if you told the truth. People could be talking about how you prefer natural forms of medicine as well. People could be talking about some of the people that you hang out with. Lainey Boggs is coming to mind from, what is the name of that movie? It's not 10 Things I Hate About You, but that's popping in my mind right now. I can't think of the name of that movie, but if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. There was a bet made on her, basically. Damn it. A drug addict or alcoholic that is covering their feelings, pain, or secrets with substances. They need to heal, but you can't help those who don't want to help themselves. So if you are somebody who has been trying to help others, the only way that you can help others is if they choose to help themselves. Your energy, time, and efforts are best spent in situations where people are actually looking to help themselves as well, because people will take what you have and they will not put in the effort or the work or the time to make any kind of differences or changes in their lives, and others will. And this could be you that they're talking about as well, being an addict and kind of covering your feelings or emotions with substances. A lot of times it's when people are suppressing things and trying to wear too many masks that they feel like they need to have something like that around so that they can just blame their actions or behavior on the substance, instead of having those actions or behaviors come out while they're sober and having to take responsibility for them. Conceited and narcissistic, they love themselves and they tear everyone else down. They can't stand anyone outshining them. If this is true, then work on sharing the spotlight, taking less selfies, and remembering to think of others. If not, it's probably someone with those traits saying it to cover their own ass. So, you could definitely have been dealing with somebody that was a little conceited, narcissistic, egoic, something along those lines that is spreading these rumors about you right now. And it could also be that somebody may be in a bit of a martyr syndrome, and so anybody who does anything to love themselves is considered narcissistic to this person. That could be it as well. And it could be that maybe you got a few traits that are a little bit narcissistic, and you might want to look at that. But somebody is definitely talking about that. You're somebody who stands out immensely, like we were talking about earlier. And I don't know if you have a problem with other people standing out or not, but other people may just be saying that because they feel like you stole their spotlight in some sort of way. The wind is really kicking in this morning, if you can't tell. Ugh. Stop it. Yes, I'm talking to it. Anyway. Your intelligence is off the charts. Your mental clarity and abilities are amazing, sometimes very intimidating to others. So you're a very intelligent person, somebody who knows a lot, somebody who really has a lot of information, a lot of great abilities when it comes to your mind power as well. You're very clear, concise, very intelligent. There may even have been people who have come up to you and they were talking to you and they're like, I don't understand half of what you're saying. I've been getting a fair amount of that lately myself. And yeah, you could definitely have some people that are like, wow, you are very intelligent. Strange, different, somebody that people don't necessarily always understand. You're very transformative. You bring a lot of transformations to the people around you, and I feel like you also state a lot of things that end up happening later. This person has overcome so much. I can't believe the strength that they have. Nothing could ever crush them, hold them down, or hold them back. So there is definitely a very strong presence about you, a very strong strength about you. You are somebody that cannot be broken. You are somebody that cannot be torn down. You are somebody that cannot be stomped on. and made to feel less than. You are definitely somebody that is very strong, and people do discuss that. And it could be as well that you have dealt with a lot of narcissistic people. You could have dealt with a lot of people that were in addictions as well. And a lot of times addictions bring out those traits as well. Like I've discussed on here before, only 2% of the population actually has narcissistic personality disorder, but every person on this planet has some sort of narcissistic traits within them. And when it comes to covering your ass because you are really just deep in the drugs or the alcohol, a lot of times those traits come out, and you have a tendency to scapegoat, manipulate, gaslight. All those kinds of things come out when you're in that state a lot of times. And so you may have been around a lot of those types of people, and it doesn't matter how many times you've had to deal with that, you are not somebody who can be broken easily, if at all. Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I love these cards, by the way. These are one of my brand new decks that I just got on my birthday. Well, these ones came in a little bit late, but I really like these. Hawk, messenger. The spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. Look at the bigger picture. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So, people are definitely talking about how you're ascending to new heights, how you see the bigger picture, and how you are able to look at things from a bird's eye view. Also, how you are very beautiful, very vibrant, very energetic. You shine very brightly, but I feel like that is just the first impression. When they first see you, you're somebody who's very beautiful, somebody who is very amazing, unique, different. You stand out, and then they get to know you and they're like, wow, there is so much more to you than just the surface level. I feel like you change a lot of people's thinking when it comes to that. Just because you're beautiful does not mean that you have nothing inside your head. That is for damn sure for this pile. For some of you guys, this could be an ex or an ex-friend. This could be, definitely could be an ex or an ex-friend, or even an ex-friends with benefits. Maybe somebody who wanted a relationship with you but didn't get one could be talking about you as well. In-laws. Maybe even a sibling. King of Pentacles, or the person that's talking about you could be talking about all those different types of people that have been in your life and the problems you've had with them. The Ace of Swords. Hawk, Peacock. Wow. Hawk, Peacock. Hawk, Peacock. So, damn. People are definitely talking about the messages that you receive. If you're claircognizant, people are very... or clairaudient. People are very, they know you're very in touch with the spiritual realm. They know that the messages that you're bringing forth are messages that are meant to come out and meant to be in their life at that time. You're definitely somebody that people have a hard time looking away from. People also may talk about how you may peacock a little bit when it comes to, being in front of your friends. The song that's coming to mind, Avril Lavigne, Complicated. And if that's not you, it could be the person that's talking about you as well. Why you gotta be so complicated? It's nights like this, you fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get. Yeah. Basically being somebody different when your friends are around than you are when they're not. Or dealing with somebody who's very different when their friends are around than when they aren't. Somebody could also be talking about things that you told them, because you might have actually told somebody that you don't like the way that they do that. People are also talking about how you're very stable, solid, loyal, committed, how you are somebody who's working to create something good for yourself in your life, and you've been putting in a lot of time, effort, dedication. You may have used to have been somebody that was a people pleaser and worked really hard to create something for everyone around you, but you have broken out of that now. You have spoken your piece, you've spoken your truth, and you have taken action to create a life for yourself instead of creating one for everyone else. And you may have lost a lot of your support network in doing this, because everybody didn't like the fact that you broke free from them, and you're not doing things for them anymore, but you're doing some things for yourself. And so that could be where that narcissistic talk is coming from as well. And so that's pretty much what I got for this pile. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and leave a timestamp, a donation. Hit that super thanks button. All of those things are so greatly appreciated. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you who's here to support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So pile 2, let's see who's gossiping about you and what they're saying. So, loud vehicle. We got Leo, generous, Pisces, intuitive, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, dad, mom, ex-friend, child. Getting a lot of family energy on this one. Some sort of court issues possibly being discussed as well. People may be talking about how you're very open-minded, non-judgmental. Everything you touch comes to life. People could also be talking about karma being on your side. People may be talking about your stubbornness, your steadfastness. Some people may be talking about how trustworthy you are, how solid, down to earth, grounded, sensitive, intuitive, emotional. People may be talking about how you have kind of two sides to you as well. People may be talking about your leadership skills. People could be talking about how generous you are, how nurturing and caring you are, how solid and stable you are. Somebody may have been trying to make you out to look like you were very unstable, or you may have had some mental health or emotional health problems. You may have actually had those things, or somebody could have just been trying to make it look like you did for some greater reason or purpose. PE class. X. Yeah, X is definitely one of those ones that could be in here. If it is an X, I would say that it was an X that you were married to, or well, maybe not. N, Z, could be either, could be both. Could be the person that you saw right after you left the first X and the X talking together. Eyes, ZZ, asleep. L, U, I, lies. Definitely could be some lies being spoken about you. Lisa, Liza, realize, real eyes, realize, real lies. So, if you got that, you got that. If you didn't, you didn't. So you are somebody who sees through the lies and the BS. L, Z, S, K, sick. L, slick, lick, M, R, G, N, W, Q, O, more, lore, liar, pyre, pure, rip, rest in peace, ripe, Skype, gnome, long, gone, song, sing, sung, sing, sang, sung, song. You could definitely be somebody who sings a lot. People could be talking about that as well. Kill, killer. Somebody could be getting ready to turn someone in as well. Rat, Riley. Snitches get stitches. God, I hate that saying, because the people who look away, in the long run, those are the ones who get worse. It's not about your body on this earth. It's about your immortal soul. Next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. You could be somebody who takes everything that comes your way as a lesson, and you learn from it, you grow from it. Puke. Pearl. Lizzie. Morals. Morel. Mushrooms. Cooking up a plan. People could be talking about a plan that you've been cooking up, or people could be cooking up a plan as a way to deal with you. But I wouldn't worry too much about it, because there's somebody getting ready to get caught up with the law, or to get justice served. And I feel like it's going to be in your favor. Peace, harmony, joy, love, happiness. There's a slug bug in this picture going over this bridge. So you're like bridging the gap, closing the distance, really going the distance to create peace and happiness and joy in your life, to create freedom in your life. Could be something to do with camping here as well. Filled with self-hate and self-doubt, anxious and can't trust others. Self-sabotage and self-harms. High-risk behaviors, moody. Kind of bipolar or manic depressive. So, if you are bipolar, for one thing, I will say this much. You know what? People are like, oh, how can you be angry one minute and happy the next and sad the next? And because, you know what? I'm already over that emotion and I'm on to the next thing. People who hold on to that same emotion for the next 6 months, which one has a problem? But anyway, just saying. A lot of what you eat can really change how you're feeling as well. Making sure that you're getting enough vitamin C can really help. Making sure that you are getting enough leafy greens can help. Things like that, if you have some of those things going on. And also rewiring your thoughts. You may have gone through a lot of things that may have created some sort of PTSD or trust issues. And if you have, then it's time to really start working on some of those things so that you can free yourself from that. And if not, then, you know, there could definitely be people that are just talking about things they know nothing about. They were raised by wolves and they are uncivilized. They don't know how things are supposed to be and they refuse to fall in line. These people are judgmental and can't step outside of their sheltered box that they live in. There are things that are more important and more healthy than fitting into the box of the perfect. So, you are definitely somebody who does not fit the box, does not fit the mold. You are not somebody that is going to just fall in line and follow the leader. You're somebody who is meant to make changes in this world, make a difference in this world. You're somebody that is going to be yourself regardless of what anybody else thinks about that. I am always with you. Feel the love that I am sending your way. You are not alone. You are very positive and joyful. Others may not think that it's genuine. Joke's on them, because it is. Joke's on You is a good song too. They can't get to you or bring you down because you are used to the darkness, being attracted to the light that you possess, and you know how to handle it. Reminds me of some of the people I've ran into recently. So sporty and athletic, joins in with any game or activity, always dresses comfortably and realistically, up for any challenge except for maybe formal wear. So you're definitely somebody, you definitely love camping, you love getting out there, you love mountain climbing, hiking, things like that. Could be things that you really enjoy doing, swimming, maybe playing sports, basketball, football, tennis, golf. I don't think golf is much, but there might be one or two out there. Definitely somebody that people find to be very positive, joyful, happy-go-lucky, very pure of heart, pure of intentions. And there's a lot of people who don't really see that about you, but I feel like there are those who do. Somebody I actually ran into recently, they were starting that BS, and then they're like, you know what, I can't even do this to you because you're really a good person. You are actually really genuinely a good person. I don't want to be doing that. And Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and you are loved. So, people are definitely talking about how you are loved for your uniqueness. It may have taken you a long time to get to this point, but you are very loved for your uniqueness. You've been through a lot. You've gone through so much that it's ridiculous. And you are so strong, adaptable, flexible, able to deal with anything that comes your way because of everything that you have been through. Let's see what else we have. Lovers, the Nine of Wands, the Panther, the Dragon, and the Lion. So, people could be talking about a move you recently made or a move you're thinking about making. If you put your house up for sale, people could be talking about that, or if you're looking to buy a new house. If you just got into a new love relationship recently, people may be talking about that. People could also be talking about how you believe in interdependence in your connections and not codependency. How you have fought extremely hard to create interdependence in your life. How you have been through a lot, and regardless of everything that you've been through, you keep going forward and you keep believing that the light is just around the corner. You're very shocking. Some of the things that you say or do, some of the actions you take especially, are very shocking. I feel like you open a lot of people's eyes. You're definitely somebody who is very strong mentally and emotionally. Somebody who can handle anything that comes your way. You're a leader. Somebody meant for the spotlight. Somebody meant to be seen, meant to be heard, meant to be felt when you walk in a room. You are definitely somebody who gains attention and the eyes of others. And you are also somebody who is definitely destined for a lot of greatness in your life. And people are talking about how shocking it is, the turnarounds that you have made in your life, and how you've been able to go through everything that you have gone through, regardless of how much weight there has been on your shoulders. You've made it look like it was easy, and you have been able to work through it with no problems. So that is pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through. And if you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super chat sticker. All of those things are so greatly appreciated and really help me out far more than you guys know. They're also a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys on a regular basis. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you who are here to support me on my path, as I am here to support you on yours. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see who's talking about you and what they're saying. Cancer. Could definitely be a family vibe for this one. Virgo, siblings possibly, mother possibly, Leo, Scorpio, passionate, hidden things that have been done in the dark, Scorpio again, mysteries being solved, Gemini, two-faced energy coming through, telephone game coming through, secrets of a sibling coming through, and people just finding out about these things. People may be talking about the thick skin that you have acquired throughout your life and why you have acquired that thick skin. People may also be talking about how emotional you are, how passionate you are. People could be talking about a little bit of pride and ego, how much intelligence you have. You may overthink a little bit, things like that. People could also be talking about how the speeches that you speak bring a lot of inspiration to others. You may actually inspire people to be leaders in their own life the way that you are in yours. People are definitely talking about how intelligent you are, how much knowledge and wisdom that you contain within you, how it affects the world around you as well. How sometimes you can be a little bit hurtful when people have hurt your feelings. You can be a little bit hurtful. You may be a little too honest for some people's taste. People could also be talking about some of the secrets you keep closer to your chest that you may have talked to one or two people about. That's where that telephone game comes into play as well. People may be discussing your childhood or your home life or the things that have happened that led you to being who you are today. JFK. O, U, fountain of youth. Some people want it all. Some just won't live it all. Oh, yeah. J, Y, journey. N, W, G, U, O, justice. T, gout. N, fount. L, lout. I, lint. P, ling. E, pipe. Pig. G, M, O, mom, mother. Money. M, oh hey, mom. H, home. W, wilt. Wyoming. Winona. People could be talking about shoplifting in some sort of way as well. Gripe. Gift. Guilt. Guilty pleasures. Moon. Moon magic. Month. Monthly. Mouth. Pet. Pete. Pot. Put. Nut. Fit. Fig. Mint. Motley Crue. People could be talking about suicide as well. That could definitely be something that has been discussed. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, if the wind stops that. Stop it. Abracadabra, bee. I want to reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. The other song that's coming to mind is a newer song. I will share it later if I remember. It's called Abracadabra, I think. Bad Bitch Magic. Curiosity is healthy and natural. We are all mad here. The best ones are. Very angry person who is always anxious and stressed, turns mountains into molehills, creates problems, always thinks that the sky is falling. If this is true, remember to get more grounded through prayer, meditation, and breathing work. If not, it could be someone who wants you to be seen as the problem instead of them. So my mom is definitely, and all my family is like that. Every molehill is a mountain. It says turns mountains into molehills, but it was supposed to say turns molehills into mountains. My whole family has a tendency to do a lot of that. They have a lot of anxiety, depression, and you know what? I've had a lot of it throughout my life as well. But I choose to handle it naturally, and I choose to work through the problems, and I choose to get to the root of it, the core of it. Everybody else chooses to cover it with substances instead, whether that be pharmacological or pharmaceutical substances or street substances, doesn't matter. They choose to use that version to do it. So this could definitely be people in your family that want you to be seen as the problem, people who have tried scapegoating you in some way or shape or form. That one doesn't even go with this, but if you felt drawn to pile 2, go check out pile 2, because somehow pile 2's message got over here. Very proper and responsible, careful with their actions and respectful of others. So people are talking about how respectful you are, how responsible you are, how proper you are, how That could be where that can't let go of things and stress over things comes from as well. You may have had to become very responsible at a very young age because you could have had family that was just not doing what they should be doing, and so you had to make sure things got taken care of. You could have been even raising your siblings at a very young age as well. That's a lot of what I went through too. This person feels no pain, so they find the pain of others as fascinating. They almost can't help themselves in triggering emotions of others to live vicariously through them. So somebody could be saying that you don't feel any pain, that you're cold, unfeeling, things like that. I really don't think you are, because first off, we have Cancer here. Somebody is really wanting people to see you as kind of like a sociopath or a psychopath or something. They want people to think that you are just here to cause pain to others. Probably because they don't want anybody looking at them. There could definitely be that going on here. Scapegoating, manipulation, things like that. And if that fits, you might really want to check out pile 2 as well. Picks up on new things very quickly. They learn very rapidly on another level than most, intelligence-wise. So you're very intelligent. And you know what? That could be why, if there are some people who have actually believed that about you, that could be why, because you're very intelligent and you prefer to use your brain to think about things instead of just acting without thought prior to. And so you not only use your heart, you use your mind as well. You probably use a combination of the two in a very balanced way. But some people live only in their emotions. And you know what? There's a lot of people saying you're extremely emotional, and then there's people saying you have no emotions. So, Nothing causes them to hate themselves or doubt what they are doing. They have had to fight for everything, and it shows. They are amazing, and they are so inspirational. So you've had to fight your family, I feel like, throughout a lot of your life. You've had to fight for anything that you wanted, any kind of support. You haven't really been supported. You haven't been cared for. You haven't been loved the way that you should be loved. And regardless of having absolutely no support in your corner, you have never broken down. You have never given up, and you have continued to keep going forward no matter what. And you've continued to keep working on what you're working on, regardless of what anybody else wants. And people find this to be something that is just so fucking amazingly beautiful and priceless. Knows so much about movies and actors. Random movie trivia or quotes constantly come out. I've learned a lot about these things from them. So you could definitely be somebody who knows a lot about a lot of different actors or actresses, a lot of different movies. You may be really good at trivia games, things like that. You could definitely be really good at quotes and knowing where they came from as well. There's also people talking about how they learned a lot from you, especially on that front. Ladybug, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. So you're a very deep person, a very emotional person, a very intuitive person, a very loving person. You have a lot of emotion within you. So you definitely are somebody who feels pain, probably 10 times, if not 100 times deeper than most average people. And you may not display it in front of everybody for everybody to see all the time. I feel like you have a tendency to take care of it on your own and work through the things that you need to work through. But you also know that sometimes causing pain by ending a situation or walking away from certain things can be something that is much better than continuing to cause pain by being there. You're a good luck charm to a lot of people. People may also feel like they fall in love with you very quickly as well, but you can't necessarily be everyone's partner just because they fell in love with you. So that's another thing where causing that pain of rejection is better than leading someone to believe that you are the one that's meant for them. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Tiger, and the Moth. You attract in a lot of people that some of you definitely chose pile 2. You may attract in a lot of darkness to the light that you possess. You're a very bright light in this world. and you don't judge that darkness. You don't feel like you're above that darkness. Through Heaven's Eyes from Prince of Egypt, great song. You're somebody very humble, very kind. Humble and Kind is another good song. You're somebody who really leads people towards the light. You're somebody who is very much in contact with both your shadow side and your light side, and you live in them both with a balance. You're very instinctual. You're very intuitive. You may also really love the nighttime and walking out at night as well. Some people may have actually ran into you while you've been on a walk at night. You're somebody who has been able to leave behind the darkness, the pain, the misery, the hurt, the despair, and find your way out of that into this bright, light, beautiful world. You've really been able to change your perspective on the world. You've been able to as well accept both your masculine and your feminine side. So you're very balanced in both of those aspects of yourself. You're very giving, generous, kind, good-natured. You're definitely somebody who is there for others, but you also expect to be receiving in return for what you put out there as well. You're not somebody who's just going to allow everybody to take advantage of you and your kindness, but you're also somebody who's not going to worry about it too much as well, because you know that the universe will bring back whatever you put out there. So that is what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might have going on, who these people could be. And if you guys did enjoy this reading or you got something from it, it would be awesome if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation. I could really use a little bit extra right now as well. All of those things help me out more than you guys know, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who has been here to help me on my path as I have been here to help you on yours. So thank you so much for that, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.